Hello, I am Rodis Riggins Jr., and I am Equality Engagement Coordinator at Equipped. This TAN5 will explore the three B's: belonging, being, and becoming, and why these three B's are essential and matter for all of us. It is noted in the literature that children's lives and experiences are influenced and shaped by what is known as the three B's. These three B's are related to elements of being: the ability for children to bring their authentic selves to spaces, and belonging, where children are not only welcomed or accepted in spaces, they are actually treasured in spaces. And then the element of becoming, which relates to children achieving their full potential, their full capacity. In addition, becoming also involves supporting children to develop a positive sense of self, confidence in themselves, and the ability to take risk, to learn, and actually to learn from their mistakes. And this also fosters their sense of resiliency and supports them to recover. So, what is belonging? Belonging means that our uniqueness is accepted and treasured by others and spaces. Belonging is a basic human being, human desire. Belonging is greater than just feeling welcome and accepted. Belonging is where dimensions of our identities are valued. These dimensions can relate to how we identify racially, culturally, linguistically, aspects of our gender expression as well. In spaces where we feel we belong, we are free to be our authentic selves. These concepts of being and becoming are unique elements of belonging. And belonging has an element of reciprocity. As much as I desire to belong and need to belong in spaces, the individuals within these spaces must equally value and need me to belong as well. So why does belonging matter? Belonging matters for children because it will influence who they are now and who they will become. Belonging, when children do not feel like they do not belong, it may impact their emotional well-being. For example, you may see children in spaces where they feel they do not belong may exhibit some emotional responses, such as anxiety and even depression. For adults, belonging impacts our morale and even our retention, particularly in our workspaces. Belonging is one of the top three reasons why an employee leaves an organization. Yet, it does not make the top 10 reason why the employer feels the employee has left. It is critical to pay careful attention to adults' belonging in spaces as well. Belonging matters for families equally. Families desire for their children to have relationships, to experience relationships outside of their families, particularly in inclusive and community spaces. This TN5 will explore the elements of 5 tips to support and create spaces of belonging. The first tips relates to the importance of utilizing children's names. We know that there is power in children's names. The second tip relates to thinking about the print display as well as the art display in spaces and how we can utilize our print display to really honor the children's culture, to make connections, to build relationships, to learn about children and their families. The third tips relate to the use of rituals and routines. Rituals may be everything from gestures, hand gestures that are used to greet a young child. Rituals may also be songs that you and the child engaged in to connect. The fourth tip for creating spaces of belonging relates to the importance of getting to know children as individuals, getting to know what their interests are, their desires, opportunities to learn about their cultural traditions, as well as about whom they deem as families. The fifth tip for creating a sense of belonging relates to the importance of scheduling events outside of the classroom spaces so that children are also developing a deeper sense of belonging in community spaces as well. It is important to acknowledge that you are already engaging in many elements of these 5 tips of creating a sense of belonging. I inspire you to drill down to the space of intentionality. Intentionality invites us to begin to wonder, to be curious about children's sense of belonging in various spaces. Our children's voices is missing in the literature on belonging. Engage our young children as researchers by asking them about their sense of belonging in various spaces. This slide highlights a variety of different resources for extending and exploring belonging, being, and becoming. These resources will be highlighted on the handout for you to review. These resources include children's books. They also include videos and articles. In closing, remember that belonging is greater than joy and just being accepted in spaces. We all deserve to be in spaces with others where we are not only accepted, we are treasured.
Thank you for viewing this recorded content from Equipped. We encourage you to visit our website at equipped.info to learn more about how Equipped supports and encourages early childhood professionals in Guilford County. Thank you.